chosen one, I'm not the one to underestimate. I want the throne, I learned to crush obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as tile laces, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah. Obstruction, rush through barricades, levitate. Got it tatted on me, told them follow me. They see the vision, now it's 2020, clear as tile laces, clear as day. No longer move around in fear, disarray. Pray you hear me like the winter wind against your window pane. Feel the bass, baby, soak it in and let it marinate. It's time to hustle, gotta muscle up and run through barricades, yeah.
I got their opinions, and I got mine. I used to care what they said about me. Now I ain't got the time. Taking on me, take a seat, it's okay. Start again, touch speed, you know me. Still about the life, nothing's changed. Gotta play that game. 'Cause we're running out of time. So I gotta make I've been keeping myself so busy, pushing out the misery, trying to find the peace in me. I wanna be I wanna find myself, but again, it's always a phase. I wanted to stay, no you don't understand. I've been losing myself, I've been losing myself.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Jesus, Brer Land coming in with the filthy big super chat right off the bat. Thank you so much, brother. God damn. How's everybody doing? What's up, Chris? Pastor Chris, Crazy Horse, Honkin' Hark. Honk and Honk, Nick Bacon, Abdul, Sickoid. How's everybody doing?
3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you so much. Alright, land. DB's got to just slightly raise that. There we go. It was just covering my thingy majig. You know those things. Ronald Santon, hey, first live, just subbed. Nice, man. If you have your alert set to public, or your notification set to public, that you notify the streamer, I should get a alert for that. But thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. What's up, Crazy Horse? Marcien. So, guys, I got new sub badges. I think I'm going to get them tweaked, though, where the badge just says D in the center, not DB, because I think it's a little bit hard to make out everything in the detail. Just because it's such a small thing. I'm just going to tweak the badges a little bit, but they go light bronze, light silver, dark silver, gold, and then the final gold. One second. Nom nom nom. My mama told me not to talk with my mouth full. Can't see the difference? Yeah. I think with the D in the center, I don't know, it's tough. I've done so many different iterations of trying to get the badges perfected. I can try and see if I can maybe make the colors more. I just had a muffin, just a blueberry muffin. Trash stream with the trash streamer. GG George, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the compliment. Keyboard warriors unite. You should do colors to match up with item quality. White, gray, blue, yellow, brown. Could do that. What's up, Aaron? I'm a blueberry muffin. Thank you. Kristen, you agree? DB sucks. Ah! What's up, Jeff Wolf? Crazy horse. All right, guys. So the gear. Yeah, the gear. Sorry, I'm just contemplating life. I realize how much I suck. Okay, so this gear is, because everybody always asks, it's literally identical to the Whirlwind Barb setup that it ran. The only difference is I invested more points into strength. I have 3k health when I bowed up, because that's all you really need for like players 3 trav. You don't really need 4,500 like players 8 bill waves. So I have more into strength purposely. Same dual Hodo, dual grief setup. The only thing I swapped out is instead of using a Raven Frost, because I don't want cold damage, and it's not a horrible idea, or it's not the worst thing in the world to not have Cannot Be Frozen for a Whirlwind Barb specifically. Jeff Wolf, much better energy today than yesterday. Oh, thank you, man. I got laid last night. No, I didn't. I'm just kidding. But anyways, so I just swapped out the Rainfrost ring. This is just a blood ring, minimum damage AR, a little bit of life, a little bit of strength, lightning res. I'm already capped lightning res, and I have 15% MF. That a boy. Anyways, so there's all different kinds of, you could run some other dual leech ring, or I don't know what else. Like, I got a couple blood rings here. Like, this is, don't really need the res. I could use that for strength instead. Actually, I could swap. Why don't we use that? Well, that's more MF, because we want to get some GG drops today. I could pull off a Geed's Grand Charm too for a little bit more MF, but fuck it. No, I don't think you need it. That's why I'm using, or if you're frozen, it's not a big deal. And then Mercenary is Reaper's Toll, Ruby Jewel Fervor, Eth, Kira's Guardian with a Fire Res Jewel in it, and Eth, Kira's Guardian and Eth Guardian Angel upped with a Fire Res Jewel in it as well. I guess if you wanted to fully optimize it, maybe 15 IS Fire Res Jewels, but it's basically the same. He has 90 Fire Res even under Conviction. And then for the skill tree, I have enough points into where are we here with work rise. When I'm buffed up with battle orders on my offhand dual hodos, I have 56% chance of find item, but everything else is the same with like battle orders maxed, whirlwind maxed, combat masteries like the 1-point wonders. Basically the same as the Bale setup with just item find and different mercenary gear. 2 champs for Zod queued this stream. Actually, guys, at the end of stream, we're going to ID this. I found this I just did a couple test runs before stream. I found this. So we're going to ID it at the end of stream, and we'll see if that's a metal grid. Yeah, I know, sir. I need to update Nightbot, but yeah. Show you guys some runs. You guys think it'll be metal grid? I am new to the Whirlwind Barbarian Trav, so be easy on me if I'm not pro. What's up, no comment? Thanks for the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, look at that. We got a Geeds Grand Charm right up the bat. Maybe that's a sign that I should be wearing a Geeds. What do you guys think? First run in Geeds Grand Charm.
Not enough mana. Stay a while and listen.
32 MF. Nope. You think I should be wearing Geeds? I'm just literally going for pure damage in this setup. And 1 to sorcerer skills, 23. Oh, too bad that didn't roll 220. Too bad that didn't roll 220. Yeah, that's kind of a shit Geeds. I don't know if I even want to include it. Where am I MF finding today? I'm just doing casual trav runs with the hope of getting a nice rune and possibly a metal grid. But I don't think, since we're rune farming, I just focus on upping my damage, so I don't even have scroll, like identify scrolls or anything like that. We're just purely focused on damage. Rune Santon, coming with the channel membership. Thank you so much, Rune. Thank you, brother. We get some emote spam in there for Rune. Thank you so much, man. Want to work on the offhand if I can. What happened to the Trav Zealer? We're just switching it up a little bit. I don't have this character dialed, so I think it might be a little bit better to be running the Trav Zealer, but I have item find, so I'm not sure if it makes up for it or not. Loot filter when? Good question. Loot filter would be really good for this character. Kyle, don't I can start? Here. So yeah, I think the runs are faster with the Trav Zealer, but got item find. And I got Berserk for Ismail, too.
I can't carry anymore.
Chance guards.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Ring fail, split mail, colored, soul rune. Yeah, mana burn's more of an issue, and then there's also having to go check the chance cards here. Ooh, 28 garbage, and item 5. Yeah, I think I'm just I think it does. I think it does make up for it. I'm just not very like wired in on the technique, as this is really the only time I've ever done Trav runs, and I don't really play with the Barb much to begin with. What's up, Zuko? Come on, buddy. I'll get more dialed in at the end of stream. There's no chance for
I can't carry anymore.
it's another like roll, it's another kill drop or another kill roll, if that makes sense, right? Just another chance of getting, like, using that item find. It's not like a better chance than a kill to find a high rune, it's just another chance of rolling to try and see if you get something. I got a well there too, which I can use.
Good evening.
I almost wonder if it's better to... Justin, Meitu, thank you so much for the sub, man. You could probably run a setup like Harmony on Switch and probably run the docks. It might be the same speed as going back to Act 4. Zuko, you love when I play Barbs? Yeah, this is... It's a fun character. More intensive, and I don't like mana burn. It's kind of an annoyance, but... SBD, thank you so much for the sub, man. Sub train. I probably should spend some more time on the barb. Get a little bit better at him. Rune is the highest rune so far today. Is that Ruby?
I am overburdened.
Still waiting on the ice Amazon? You guys want to roll of faith today?
Listen.
Ah, but I didn't include that in the title. Ah, let's not roll of faith today. Let's just drop some GG shit. What's up, Overdrive? Jordan, you're out? What's the matter, bud? Gonna see my swords, Taskin? They're just dual grief. They're not very good roll, though. I think we got mana burn in this pack here. I went over the gear right at the start of stream, Taskin. If you want to just scroll back, you'll see I went over everything. Mercenaries, gears, skills. You just refer to that, but they're just dual grief. Oh my god, I need a loot filter.
I am overburdened.
Okay, we'll let the gem go. How much MF do I have? 117. It's just there on the bottom, right above the taskbar. 117. No GG Wednesday? I've already dropped the unique amulet, which we're gonna identify at the end of stream. What's up, Gene? Been a while, how you been? You thought it was double Hodo? That's just double Hodo on the offhand. It gives me plus 6 to battle orders and then plus 6 to item find, so I get 56% item find switch. Whirlwind Wednesday? That's not a bad idea, Redmar. Until everybody just gets... Ooh, Facet! Damn, 117 MF. Already got a unique amulet and a Facet, man. We had some guesses on the Facet, guys? What areas can Metal Grid drop? 85 areas. Dariel can drop it. Dariel can't. Mephisto can. Diablo can. Bale can, obviously. We'll do 2 runs and then we'll identify the Facet. Jordan. Still, oh, because I'm gonna roll with faith and you're waiting on the...
Still waiting on that ice Amazon. You guys wanna roll faith today. So fucking rude, lol.
Jordan. That's pretty dope though, a Facet right off the bat. And chance guards. my unique amulet. Watch me forever, first time catching me live. Nice, man. You enjoy the stream. This is gonna be a casual, chill day today. How about grief destruction combo? The issue with Whirlwind is offhand IS is really important. It affects your breakpoints and how many times you can attack per like Whirlwind frame or whatever. And destruction or like last wish or death, rumors like that, they don't have IS. That's the biggest problem with using something like that. That's why I like going with like just the meta dual grief.
I can't carry anymore.
Hey. Facet time.
I am overburdened.
Facet time. I can just hit that every way back, saves me. Okay, 5-5 light. That's all I need. 5-5 light. 4-4 poison. From Trav. 4-4 poison. Drop some likes. Thank you, Wola. Thank you for reminding everybody. 4-4 poison right off the bat. Guys, I've decided I'm making a poison rabies druid. A GG rabies druid because I literally keep dropping mass amount of poison facets. Like no tomorrow. I'll show you guys my mule, how many frickin' fire or poison facets I have. Okay. Poison Java. I could make that too, but I want to make Rabies Druid. I want Poison Facet in the Jalals. I want a 4 open socket Monarch or Kite Shield. I don't know what I'm, or sorry, I mean, it have to be Monarch or 3 open socket. I didn't mean Kite Shield, sorry. 3 open socket Troll's Nest. One of the two. Troll's Nest has the res, but then it's less facets. But then a 4 open socket Monarch, I can get 4 facets in it for more damage. But literally, this entire string here is poison facets. So 5-4, 5-4, 4-4, 4-4. These are all my freaking poison facets. And then these are... Oh, sorry. These are all my poison facets right here. And then I got 4 lightning, 1 fire, and then 1 cold. So I gotta start using these fucking facets, man. It's actually 13. I gotta start using the damn things. So we're going to make that poison rabies druid. We're gonna farm cows with it. Caleb, this is on single player, so you couldn't, thank you for the offer, but you couldn't rush me. I'm not on Battle.net at the moment. Thank you, man. Sometimes I wonder what my whirlwinds look like when I'm looking over reading chat and I realize I'm like whirlwinding in the middle of nowhere.
I am overburdened.
Oh, I gotta update the facet too. Shit. Stream.
Good to see you.
Sorcerer Spaceball. He's the easiest character to MF with early on, and then you have Teleport. You can Moat Trick Mephisto. Outside of that, probably like a Hammerden would, a walking Hammerden would be my second recommendation, but definitely Sorcerer's first. That's the best. 4-4 poison facet. Spell that right? I didn't. Fast cert. Fast cret. Oh, I can't type. For the fuck? Acid. There we go. Neon Yusu. Thank you so much for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Billy, your notification was delayed. YouTube would never do that, brother. That doesn't sound like something YouTube would do. Already got a 4/4 poison passive, buddy. Next run I'll have a high rune. I would love to get a Cham rune, to be honest. Be ecstatic. We're trying to get a metal grid, Billy. Trying to get another item off the grail list. All about that metal grid, brother. Okay. Mana burn. How long am I gonna stream for today, Turs? We'll see how I'm feeling. 3.5 hours, something like that. Just a chill stream. Identify the belt. Her belt. Even if I found something godly like that, I don't know what I'd use it for. Outside of maybe like a Blizzard Sorceress, if it had... But even then, like my Blizzard Sorceress setup had... It's for a gold fight, excuse me, uses a Rax. I don't really know what I'd use a GT rare belt like that for.
I can't carry anymore.
Where you farming, Woke? Best place to find Haws is Nightmare Mephisto or Hell Mephisto. But I would just do Hell Mephisto because there's opportunity to drop other stuff along the way. I played D3. I played a little bit of D3 Taskin. I'm actually currently in a playthrough, which next week I'm going to resume Act 3. I've done Act 1 and 2. The Belial fight was pretty cool. I think it was Belial. The Butcher fight was cool too. I prefer D2. Although I will say that even though there's aspects I don't like about D3, overall I don't think that it deserves a lot of the flack that it gets. With that being said, I've only played Reaper Souls and I haven't even done Greater Rifts. Apparently it was way worse original release, but I honestly don't think it's that bad a game and don't think it deserves all the flack that it gets. It's just not a really, really good solid successor to like the Diablo 2 theme. But in its own way, there's aspects of it that I like. Is there any increased chance for dropping ethereal items? I believe it's is it 20% chance or 10% chance?
Stay a while and listen.
Like it'll choose the item and then it rolls the chance of ethereal, and I think it's 20% chance or 10. One of the two. But there's no way to increase it past what it is. Oh, is it 5%? Okay, thank you, Jordan. There's no way, there's no way to, like, increase the odds of getting F. Dropping uniques like crazy though. One in 20? Okay, thank you. There's no way to increase the odds past that.
Good evening.
I think D2 is better. Yeah, like I definitely do agree that D2 is better. obviously, I mean, my entire channel is almost entirely focused on D2. I just don't think that it deserves the hate that it gets. People really shit on it, and I don't think it deserves it. Do I often carry Geed's Fortune? It depends on the character, man. I could throw Geeds on it, and I probably wouldn't notice a big airspeed difference. I'm just purposely running max damage, but a lot of my MF characters, yeah, I will use a Geed's Grand Charm. I mean, ideally, honestly, I could probably run... What do you guys think? Should I swap out War Travelers and put in a Geed's Grand Charm? I can do that, like right off the bat. There'll be a small clear speed difference and I'll gain a whole whackload of MF. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a little bit more MF. Why not? So we'll drop, guess, that for that, and War Travelers. Ooh, 36. I don't have better travs? Guess I don't. Okay, so those travs really suck, but that boosts me up to 182 MF, and honestly, there'll be a small clear speed difference. So, you know, it makes sense to do. There, 182 MF. For like marginally slower clear speed, it's just the chance of getting more facets and stuff like that, it's not a bad idea. If I hull cows, I'm gonna do it with the Rabies Druid in future, I promise. Oh, you're Dead Space, you're talking to somebody in chat about farming hull cows. Yeah, really, there's like a marginal clear speed difference, dropping a little bit extra damage. What's YouTube doing today, Billy?
Hello.
Is the stream lagging on you? What's up, Keegan? Cows, turn out max volume. Love farming trav so much. I wish trav was an 85 area. Do I still gamble? I have Goldfind setups. Not currently spec'd to use it. I've debated doing it for fun, like on stream, but I don't actually pick up the gold or worry about it. Just mostly for the runes and charms.
I am overburdened.
ASMR cow stream. What do I look like, dude? I look like, what's her name? Who's the girl that gets all the controversies? Amaranth. No, I'm not Amaranth. What's the highest rune you can find here, Lucas? Directly a Cham rune. Perhaps like the fun lower Kuros that can drop fastest in unique jewelry.
I can't carry anymore.
What's up, Jason? What's the best rare item I've ever gotten? I've dropped... Honestly, it's probably this Barb helmet. 2 to Barb skills, 10 FHR, 2 to battle command, 3 to battle orders, 8 to life, 20 lightning resistance. I dropped a pretty nice 220 Druid circlet. that had plus 20 strength, plus 19 lightning resistance, I think. Shitty 5 NATO and a couple okay boots. Like I got boots that are 30 faster roam walk, 10 FHR, 30 fire res, 30 lightning res, 20 MF. Those are probably my best rares. I've never found like nice sin claws or anything like that. Zen, can I show off the weapons? They're just dual grief. If you go back to the start of stream, I go over the gear that I was using.
I can't carry anymore.
I guess I'll show them off quickly again. They're honestly just average rolled griefs at best.
I am overburdened.
So it's a 371 37 made in a 11 ED 2 attack rating superior base, and then this one's a 364 38 in a 2 attack rating base. But I believe it's 34 increased attack speed is what you need to hit max breakpoint on the Whirlwind. Everything else is just you're worried about the ED. Charlie, do I like this better than the Zealer? I do and I don't. You get a lot of sweet loot with item find. And the Whirlwind itself, like the runs are pretty smooth, but mana burn is a pain in the ass. Like I'm pretty sure there's mana burn in this. And there's more to it. I mean, Zeal is just left click, right? But then you do have Berserk for Ismail. So overall, like there's things I like about it and things I don't like.
I can't carry anymore.
Really makes me think getting a loot filter as well.
Not enough mana.
No work today? Nope. I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 12-hour shifts. And then I have Tuesday, Wednesday off. And then I work Thursday, Friday, 12-hour shifts. And then I have Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Why is there no chat on screen? Ask YouTube. I can't get it to work, so I changed my layout permanently because I'm done trying to deal with figuring out a way to add the simplest stream thing ever. It's out of my control. YouTube broke widgets and I can't get it to work. I just have the event feed as instead, so hopefully that's not, you guys don't mind it too much. It's the best I can do. Less lag, dude? What do you mean less lag? What set is my mercenary have, Dan? Upped Ethereal Guardian Angel with the Fire Res Jewel. And then an Ethereal Kira's Guardian, or Cannot Be Frozen, with a Fire Res Jewel as well. And a Reaper Toll for the weapon, so that way he has maxed Fire Res even under Conviction. Where's the best place? Is Trout the best place to farm runes? It's not the best. It's a really good spot though, and it's fun. It's not mind-numbing like Lower Rust. But the issue is you need a good character to farm it.
Impossible.
Oh, I don't have room. AC level 50 on ladder? Nice, man. What's ladder like? Is there already bot games up and stuff like that? You get so much in the way of jewelry and runes as well. It's just insane. Which is really nice because I get material for crafting caster amulets. You're on US West? Nice, man. Why helmet, not area face, John White? I'd rather have the deadly strike and crushing blow from G face. It's more damage than the +4 to skills and attack rating and other things Ariat gives you. Ariat is a nice helmet, but in terms of like pure raw damage on a melee character, nothing, for the most part, can touch G face. Bots are starting up now already, Sir Liticus? Didn't surprise me. How's the lag on ladder? I didn't actually stream reset, but I heard it was a disaster. Software USEs, there's a few bot games. It's not terrible yet, yeah. Well, makes sense. Everybody's just trying to set up bots to get the gear for their bots. And then they worry about getting gear to sell. Wait in line in position 1000, yeah. I'm glad I didn't stay up late. Glad I just got my sleep and went into work. All right, later, Ben. TMI, but later. Good luck on that. We got a pull rune. All right. The lag is horrible. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Pull rune first, Jaw rune next. Pull is cute. Look at how many frickin' Ral runes I've found since I started this. Did you guys see the big update to YouTube's hate policy? It prior to like their latest update, YouTube's kind of been like the wild wild west. Like you could say whatever you wanted in the comments section and get away with it. And they're starting to bring down like the ban hammer, like racism or hate speech or anything like that. That stuff's gonna result in instant account termination, like even comments, which is nice. They're doing it for like the mental health of like YouTube creators and stuff, which is nice to see. Because you think it sounds dumb, but when you get thousands of comments, if you get hundreds of them it can bring you down. But anyways, yeah, and then possibly like being prosecuted over it, so interesting to see what happens there. Because not a lot of people will pay attention to that right off the start, right? So if people report that shit. Peter Popov coming in with the medium D tier membership badge. Thank you so much, brother. Guys, can we get some membership spam for Peter? Thank you, Peter. Peter showing off his medium-sized D. Thank you, brother.
Good day.
14 to life. Gold fine. Or any Dead Space, just keep farming where you're at, man. That Hell Mephisto is going to be a really good spot to target those two items. I think Nightmare Mephisto is slightly better odds for Hawes and Ribcracker specifically, but you're going to miss out on a whole lot of other better drops that Hell Meph can give you. So I would just keep slamming Hell Meph. That didn't sound good. Slamming Hell Meph. Just keep farming Hell Meph, and we'll drop for you eventually, man. Spamming. Okay. Is that Matt Javelin? Oh. Can never be... Oh, wait, no. Ceremonial... I always mess those up, man. I feel like I have, like, dyslexic. I never get the fucking... Always mix up Titans and T-strokes, like, non-stop. Check out the roll on them.
Stay a while and listen.
2 to javelin skills, T-strokes. 2, 3 T-stroke. Which I believe those can roll 4-4. What's up, BYOB? I always think of bringing your own beer every time you pop in chat. Two, 3 T-strokes. Dyslexia is a cruel. You don't take soul for blood rings, Raven? Honestly, I should, actually. I've thought about, like, I'm doing that 1,000 cast Draymond video. I thought about maybe doing a 1,000 blood ring project. And I can collect soul runes and perfect rubies, so I should probably start, buddy. That's a good idea. How are you, Raven, by the way? Because you can get some pretty crazy stuff if you're lucky. What the heck? What's up, Elite? More D3 playthrough next week, man, I promise.
I am overburdened.
Good to see you.
Any F Amazon Javas? I still don't have F T-stroke, or F Titans, sorry. Still hunting for them. I kind of typically use T-strokes though on my Amazon. I know that not a lot of people follow suit with that, but the 15 IS on T-strokes lets me use a Facet and Griffins, and you stack a crap load of minus light res. It's the only disadvantage, having to repair my T-strokes every run, but it doesn't really bother me. I can do a full chaos run or a full bail run on one stack of T-strokes, so I'd rather have the extra damage. Yo, D4 takes the approach PoE took, no comment? Where you can eventually learn a skill instead of needing scrolls. Well, they have a skill tree, right? Like D2? I'm interested, did you guys notice, I made that itemization video, I don't know if you guys watched it. I forgot to mention, they didn't, at one point in that itemization update, they didn't mention rune words at all. Not a fucking peep. Because as far as I understand, they plan on doing like a condition and an effect room, and you have to combine the two to make the rune word. But they didn't mention rune words at all in that post, which makes me wonder if they have, like, they don't plan on rune words being that big a part of the game, or if they're just gonna make a whole separate post about rune words. Kinda cool. Later, Zuko. Have a good one, buddy. Thank you for the membership yesterday, man. Appreciate it. You like the current rune word idea? Yeah, I don't mind the condition and effect rune. I want to see, like, what it means for... Ah, Mana Bird! Long Worlds. I'm just wondering how they're going to be balanced to items And I still don't understand, like, is it going to be like they're going to have a cube where you combine like a weapon base and a condition and an effect rune? And that's how, and then it just turns it into a rune word? Like, I don't really fully understand yet how that works. Separate post on runes, most likely, you think so, Walla?
I am overburdened.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. I wonder if they're going to try and have it a little bit more of like a 50-50 balance between rune words and items compared to like D2, which you can argue that, and it's not the exception, or it's not the case for every scenario, but for the most part, rune words do dominate like weapon and body armor slots. So I wonder if they're going to try and take more of like a 50-50 approach and balanced power. Who knows, we'll see. You have to remember too, I feel like based on all the feedback that they're taking, if they introduce something in like an initial patch that's like way too overpowered or whatever, they'll make adjustments, right? That's another thing too. I feel like people don't even take into consideration.
I can't.
Fuck, I'm out of room. Oh no, Rune. 2 small charms.
Good to see.
You don't like the idea of the rumors that they're introducing? I'm just wondering how they do it. If it's going to be like I said, where you take like a base and then you combine the base with the condition and effect rune, and that transforms it into a rune word, instead of like having open sockets sticking jewels into it, or sticking runes into it like Diablo 2. Time will tell. It's so far out, though. By the way, did you guys see the Resident Evil 3 remastered trailer? That's coming out in like 4 months. April 3rd. And I am so pumped for that video game. I'll definitely be streaming that on Twitch. Opening day. Fuck it. What's up, virtual speaker? Haven't seen you in ages, man. How you been? Nightpire, this, if you're like really dialed in with your run speed and your character, it's comparable. I would say it's like maybe 75% as good as Lower Karust, but it has the benefit of being extremely fun and dropping facets and unique jewelry, where okay is like, I'd say it's on par for gems and charms, but then you can't get, it's better for runes, on par for gems and charms, and then you can't get unique jewelry or facets or unique items, so. Oh, I left the rare amulet? That's okay. It was just a godly 220 Pico, or Paladin amulet. It's all good. We don't play the hammered in here. Next time. We still gotta identify that metal grid too. At the end of stream. The only issue though, Nightpire, is you really need a really strong character, and it's best to play it on player's difficulty 3. So you need like a specific gear for your mercenary so he doesn't get crushed, and high-end gear for your character. So it's not the best. I mean, you can do it with the Zealer without Enigma, but yeah, like you can do Necro. The Zealer's really good without Enigma because you can charge. So you can run the dock with Vigor on, and then you can charge to get to Trav quicker. And then you can, you run in the door, and you go down here to like pull your mercenary with you, and then you pop back up again. What's up, Des? Yeah, Trav's dangerous, agreed. Trav is dangerous, no comment, unless you have really good gear. But it's a whole heck of a lot more fun, though. There's a flawless Sapphire.
Stay a while and listen.
Later, Pastor Chris. Have a good one, buddy. Gotta take care of work stuff. Gotta go relinquish those sins. This kind of White Baba and not Trap Sealer. Variety and item find. Maybe I can get a level too. Oh, I might not get a level today.
I am overburdened.
Targeting mostly high runes, Thomas, and then if I can, facets as a bonus, and I'd like to get metal grid for one of my remaining grailers that I need. But this is probably my favorite. This is just my favorite magic finding area in general. It's doing trap runs. What's up, Thomas? You found 2 metal grids this week? Dude, I just want one. Give me one. I am going to set up a loot filter, I think. Limpy was going to help me set it up. It can't be that bad. I'm not that horrible at sifting through loot, am I? What about Pindle? Pindle's good for uniques. It's better for runes, though. Do you have any builds to focus on set items? I do have an IK Barbarian that I did Players 8 Veil running on. I was going to do the other sets, but I never got around to it. I will at some point try and do like a full towel set. Just too many video ideas and not enough time. But I do have an Act 5 Mercenary build video coming out tomorrow. It's actually like a viable Act 5 merc, so... Because I wanted to wanted to try and make like a couple viable Act 1, 3, and 5 mercenary builds, just for a fun little video series. Tyler, 29k already? Yes, I did. I crossed 28 to 29,000 yesterday, I think. I'm gonna go find. Rune. I'll pick up an Rune if it drops. Bindle's fun, Childress, but Trav's like, at least there's more to it. Bindle gets very repetitive. Another mana burn.
I can't carry anymore.
Get the loot filter going.
Yes?
Hey, maybe if I miss a Shamroon, I can make a video about it.
Hail to you, champion.
I don't know exactly how I want to set up my loot filter, though. Like, I don't want to filter out too much stuff. Like, I just want to filter out, like, arrows, bolts, small piles of jewel or gold. Might change the color on, like, flawless gems. But I don't want to, like, filter out stuff like chip gems in case I ever want to, like, grab chip gems to repair charges. Chicken! Now I gotta turn around and give you a big donation. What are you doing?
DB just got my Christmas bonus and wanted to say thank you. I've been watching for a little over a year and you've inspired me to start streaming and making videos. You've also introduced me to this amazing community. Full moon face.
Full moon face. Thank you, man. That means a lot to hear that. And I'm glad that you enjoy the community and thank you for being a part of it. Glad that you enjoy streaming, man, but thank you. It means a lot to hear that, buddy. It really does. Thank you so much. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here trying to sift through loot. Trying to find that. Gotta check the J mod.
Good day.
I can't carry anymore.
What's up, Ariel? Too kind, chicken. Yeah, guys, you guys want to Chicken Chaser? Spam your Twitch and your YouTube again, buddy. If you guys want to check him out, he's a really good friend, streamer as well. He's starting off his Holy Grail and his YouTube channel. He's got Twitch and YouTube. Want to check him out? Show him some love and DB some love and give him a sub, pretty please. Let's try and get him over 200 subs this stream if we can. Everybody in chat, just give him a sub. Pretty please. How much do you need to donate? Try the loot filter now. I'm not gonna mid-stream inject it. I'll do it off stream. Chicken Chaser 89. There we go. There's the links, guys.
I can't carry anymore.
Damn, not colored. Subbed. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Greetings.
2 to summoning. Necro. 30 faster run walk. It's interesting. Unique drone, you recently found a Vexer in Trav? Nice, man. Ariel, the Whirlwind Barb is not good for Travincle? I disagree. I feel like the top 3 Trav running characters are Blizzard Sorceress, Whirlwind Barb, and Trav Zealer. I mean, Blizzard has a little bit faster clear speed, but then Barb has item find. So, I mean, you might not like the style, but Whirlwind Barb is awesome, in my opinion. Nate Moon! When I get
Can't carry anymore.
enough druid pelts. I'm at like 125. Do I have MF on Switch Fork? I have the same on MF on my offhand as to do my main hand. Just because I'm having dual Hodos. If I wanted to, I could do like dual isted suicide branches. So that would give me +2 skills and then plus 60 MF on Hork. But I just don't care enough to do it. Mana burn. I don't know how much better it is to run dual-isted suicide branches versus dual Hodos. I mean, I'm sure it's better in the long run. If I really wanted to optimize the build, I could, but... Mauricio! Thank you so much for the sub, man.
I am overburdened.
Yeah, if I really wanted to, I could get, like, on my offhand, I could get plus 60 MF, which would put me at, like, 240. But I have 180 right now. 182, so I could be, yeah. Or sorry, I could be 232. Berserk Barbarian is good for Trav. I've never tried straight up Berserk before. I just use it for one hard point for like when Ismael's Stone Skin. It's nice in that scenario. What helm is it? I'm currently using G-Face. Borislav Pandohav, thank you so much for the sub, man. I'll show you guys my G-Face in a second. So it has a 15 ED, 37 ED to demons, 34 attack range to demons, 2 dexterity, 9 fire res rear jewel put into it. But I get crushing blow, fast trip recovery, deadly strike, and that ED. And strength. Thomas, Circum Servinskes, thank you so much for the sub. It was a good thing I did. I was gonna almost say, and I don't mean in a bad way, just as a joke, I was gonna say Thomas circumcised. And I was like, no, that's bad. Fuck DB.
Stay a while and listen.
Des Clan! Oh my god, Des! Dude! And Cam Squench! I butcher his name every
For
time.
3 months on the Big D Gang, enjoy content and watching you
Jeez.
stream.
Des, thank you so much. Holy crap, big fat super. And Cam Squanch coming in with the... I always butcher that. With the membership. Thank you so much, guys. Oh my god. And we got Bez! Holy crap, guys. Thank you so much.
I am overburdened.
Thank you, Des. Thank you, Cam Squanch. Guys, can we get some emote spam in chat, please? What's up, Nate Moon? We got Nate Moon in the house, too. Nick Bacon. Upgrading that D size. Thank you so much, brothers. Jesus, thank you guys. That's the plan, Borislav. I'm going to make a highlight video of the normal playthrough that I did, and then I'll probably do Nightmare, and then possibly Hell. I'll make highlight compilations of that. I will, absolutely. Looks like Streamlabs had a little hiccup there. It's not doing the alerts for my new member Cam Squanch and my member upgrade.
Hello.
2 to Boa, 10 IAS. Guys, you like them? I'm possibly going to do the exact same badge. I'm just going to get a D in the center. And I'll compare it to what it looks like to the DB. But, glad you like it, man. Wolfgang! Thank you for the sub, brother. We're trying to get a night out for DB with his wife so they can repeat last night. Oh man, Nick Bacon. I was kidding about last night. Bro strats. Yeah, sure.
I can't carry anymore.
You guys don't believe DB? Borsov, yeah, I just answered that question, but I will make a highlight video of that normal playthrough. Show you all the,
Yes.
going through all the different bosses and stuff on normal. I will, absolutely, buddy. Video come out tomorrow. I want to do the 5-minute Thursday tip video as well tomorrow. I have my Act 5 mercenary build video as well. A couple smaller videos. They're not huge ones because I can't throw out massive edited videos every week, but married people have sex. Do they? Just a tip video. Anything else? Just a GC. Loop filter for the win. You do if you're not married to my
Stay a while
to my
and listen.
you mean ex-wife, right? But yeah, that is a good zinger on it. And yourself a little bit too. Remember, we still got a Camp Squanch. You like the new emotes, buddy? There's a couple more I'm gonna change and add to, but they're basically done.
I am overburdened.
Shield. Over. That well is like perfectly placed. Every run I just hit it so I don't start with 0 mana the next run. It's actually 11, Gnome. I have 11 left. I just haven't updated the Grail. I'm going to Act 4 before I exit. It saves me running the docks. With this build, you could almost argue it's maybe worth it to run the dock, or sorry, I'd say it'd be worth about the same. It's the same amount of time. I mean, to run the docks. But I'll just save and exit and show you here what I mean once we're done this run. I hate green armor or dust rods. Always failed armor robes. So if I just save and exit here, I gotta run this whole dock. Now, honestly, I almost think it's because of faster run walk and Enigma, it's almost the same time. I think you're just saving a couple seconds every run going to the waypoint. It was rare, but it wasn't colored, and it was also Ath, so I just left it alone.
I am overburdened.
I can do a Blood Sorcerer stream. I'm currently spec'd as Lightning, and I'm doing a human bot as Lightning, and I just kind of... I hate muling gear, so typically I just like to stay on that Sorcerer setup till I'm done, but... I'd probably just end up running Travancore with the Blizzard Sorcerers. Yeah, so I just recycle the game here, and then I don't have to... Plus I can hit the well on the way too.
Good day.
But honestly, it might be faster to just run the docks with the barb. Exactly. Attack Mashif to activate Frenzy. That'd be pretty funny. I bet you if you sacrificed, like if you used Harmony on Switch and had like a slow teleport but ran the docks, it'd probably be same speed or quicker. Oh, I didn't even bow that run. Jesus. That was a bowless Trav run. Team fail. Bootless Trav run next. Oh god, I can't believe I did that. Good thing I didn't die though. Maxowen, it's the pluggy mod. Oh, thank you, Jordan. Yeah, type in exclamation pluggy. It's a free to use single player mod. As long as you have a legit CD key, anybody can set it up. Pretty easy too as well. Just extra stash space, just shared stash. Quality of life changes to... No worries, man. Ask away, any question, anytime. My favorite way to play Diablo 2, outside of like doing like ladder runs and stuff like that, I don't mind the small stash, but just more quality of life changes. Or better quality of life changes.
Hail to you, champion.
Do you think that you could go back to the limited stash vanilla? I could do it fine, no comment, for like playthroughs or just doing like random ladder reset runs and stuff like that. As far as like grinding out and building up a character and spending like hours like muling shit between characters, no. I literally can't do it and I won't do it. I feel like the last time that I did that seriously on ladder, I would spend half of my playtime was muling items. Like if I was going to do a 2-hour gameplay session or 3-hour gameplay session, 2 hours would be just playing and then the other hour will be muling the stuff that I found, the other characters, or trying to give it away. It was just... I won't do it. Thank you, William. Appreciate that, man. It means a lot to hear that. Yes, it is. Turning 22 years
I can't carry
very soon. It's really held up, eh? For the genre of game that it is. Such a great game. I'm actually excited to finish my D3 playthrough next week as well. I want to at least
Stay a while and listen.
see the full storyline and do a couple greater riffs. Excited for that. 20 years and still the best Diablo. Agreed, Peter. I think Diablo 4 is going to be epic, though. I really do think it's going to be epic. I'm probably going to do a lot of my streaming solo, too. Or in small groups. Like, I don't think I'll do... I might do some of the world boss events and stuff like that with other people, but... I don't want to... have a click fest for items and stuff after I do quests.
I can't carry anymore. I can't carry anymore.
Agreed, no comment. Yeah, more was coming up for mobile. It is. Did you guys see David Brevik's tweet about Diablo 1? He was playing it on he was playing Diablo 1 on mobile. I saw his tweet. Kind of funny. Wonder what that's gotta feel like for him, like X amount of years ago, making that whole game, and now it's playable on mobile phones. Who's mana burn? I want to stream his It Lurks Below game too, at least once. Yep, it's the same, Razvan. The only difference is, compared to like online, is you can manipulate the players command. You can artificially make it like players 8, like an 8-man group on online. But other than that, everything is identical. Unless you go in and actually manipulate the drop rates yourself, which I don't even know how to do that, but... You can play D2 on smartphones? Yeah, I could see the controls being disaster. Trying to play Diablo 2 on a mobile phone. I have no idea how you play D2 on the phone. I didn't even know it was on a phone. I thought it was just Diablo 1. Apparently there's Diablo 1 for PlayStation 1 as well, which I never played that either. Thelchy! I'm trying to get a Jaw Rune, buddy. I just need to catch Thelch and Jaw Runes, but I can't do it. Stop playing. I'm gonna make the Rabies Druid soon, man. Soon. We'll, Sikoe had brought up this idea, and I actually think it's a good idea. Making dual Hodos and Scourges. So if you accidentally Whirlwind on the offhand, you actually do some damage. Versus Whirlwinding with Flails. I thought it was a funny idea. Because you already have the strength and dex requirement to equip Scourges, so it doesn't matter. You don't need to use a flail with a barb if you don't want to.
I can't carry anymore.
A horrible idea. It's a good way to irk chat. Freak chat out. Boss Amethyst. Chat would be raging. Be like, chat, you already have to have the dex investment to equip Grief. And you already have the strength because we have more strength because it's a barb. It's okay, chat. I do actually, does anybody know offhand how much better dualisted suicides would be for item find versus 2 Hodos? Because I think, I love Trav so much, I kind of want to optimize my barb now. What's up, Madness?
I can't.
Up who sees Whirlwind and Rend is pretty. You're hooked on D3, eh, Thelch? You're playing on East, right? So if I finish my playthrough, you want to do some greater rifts with me? Or is there like a level requirement, like you can't do greater rifts with lower? That's not a bad idea, you could teach me greater rifts. There was a large charm, I typically don't ID them. I usually just focus on grand charms and small charms. You're gonna show me Desk Land? Teach me the greater rifts? Well, I knew that I had to be like a minimum of 70 and have to finish the campaign. I did know that, but after that, like, can you be like you could just finish the campaign and be brand new to Rifts, and you could do Rifts with someone who's been doing it for like a month straight. Andrew, you just did Rift 121. I don't know what that means. Is that really good? How do you farm Annies with this mod? The SOJ counter, it just randomly counts up and then it picks a time to spawn declone. So you can just leave your computer AFK, come back to it like 8, 9, 10 hours later. You're pretty much guaranteed to have declone spawn. Or you can just play at a regular pace and he'll spawn like randomly once or twice a month. Or if you really want to, you can sell an SOJ, but I don't. It's only one SOJ in Pluggy. But I still don't recommend doing it because if you're just patient, he'll spawn on his own, so. Greater Rift 121 is... Oh, I horked on main hand. That's like one of the latest levels of Greater Rifts to grind, assuming. Yeah, if you want to, that's correct, Nick. You can shorten the duration too. So that he spawns like every 5 minutes, if you want to. I think it's kind of like, if that feels just cheesy to me, but if you want to, you absolutely can. The more you play, like if you play Pluggy, you grind for like 6 months, you'll find that you'll get to the point where you don't even need any charms anymore because he spawns so frequently. You turned it off? I usually just do it for the chance of getting a 2020, if you're lucky. Storm Shield. We don't ID Storm Shields here.
Overburdened.
Matthew! Go Leafs go! Thank you, buddy.
I can't carry anymore.
Like clockwork, every stream. Go Leafs go.
I am overburdened.
Big win last night. I didn't even watch it. Go Leafs go.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy. Think they're gonna make the playoffs? Oh man, if those roll 220. 2 javelin skills, 20 IS, 27 light res, and 18 MF. Those would have been nice.
Greetings.
Why didn't those roll 220? Sounds good, Camp Squanch. Oh, and I already ran this run. I apologize if I butcher your name, and if I don't see ya, have a good one, buddy. No, I don't have a song set up for donations. You gotta be really careful with stuff like that on YouTube, because it can shut down your stream for copyright strike. For Twitch, you're a lot more free with stuff like that, but not so much on YouTube.
I can't carry anymore.
Kyle. Sports.
I am overburdened.
Thank you, Cadone. Kyle down. Thank you, buddy.
Greetings.
Wasn't there? Oh, that's going back ages. I did have it set so Elcor said, "Damn it, won't you people leave me alone?" But the issue was when I got into subtrains, it would spam it like 20 times in a row. I feel like it got annoying for chat. Poor Caddy, thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you, War Caddy. So better than the D1 sounds? Always looking for suggestions to improve stream, but I don't know if I'm gonna change the sounds. I kind of like what they are now. The glitch noise. Any tips for a level 50 Zealer? Honestly, I would say spec to Hammered in until you get better gear. Andreas, coming in with a super sticker! I love those, they're so lame, but they're so good. What's your gear like, man? Thank you, Andreas. Love the super stickers. What's your gear though, Mim Mim? Sickoid, you missed the 5 NATO screams, brother? I'll make you a deal, Sickoid. When I do the 250 Druid Pelt video, every single Druid Pelt will scream 5 NATO. Chris, Luke2, thank you so much. Sub. I'll give you 205 NATOs right in a row. Thank you so much, guys. That's all I ever wanted. Did you guys not think the super stickers are amazing? I think they're so like hilarious and lame that I fucking love them. But nobody ever sends them. They remind me of Bez. Any high runes so far? Pole rune and a 4/4 poison facet. Those are... And 2/3 T-strokes. Those are the best drops today, but no high rune, unfortunately. Well, I did get a Geed's Grand Chat right at the start of stream as well. But I mean, I think I easily, with a better Geed's Grand Charm and better War Travelers, I could be at like 210, 15-ish MF, so... And then if I Hork on the offhand, I could get 60 suicides. What are super stickers? When somebody super chats, and then there's like the little animation on the side. Oh, speaking of finding better War Traveler boots, we got a pair of unique battle boots. Let's see what they are.
I can't carry.
Any guesses in chat, guys? 50 MF War Travelers, my very first pair ever. Oh, does it say players 8? It's supposed to say players 3. What do you guys think? 50 MF War Travelers, my first pair ever? Check out the small charm first. 18 MF. 50% straight up. 45, 44, 42, 47. Nobody better guess fucking 30. 49. Okay, 50. This has got to be my first pair of 50 War Travelers right here. 46. That's an upgrade from the crappy ones I'm using right now. Can't get 50s for my life dependent on it, though. Did anybody guess 46? I don't think anybody did. Everybody guessed around. Okay, so we'll throw those. Get rid of the trash 36s that I was using. And I could eventually run double-isted suicides. I think I will do that. So now I'm at 192 MF. I gotta update that to players 3. .46 MF Travs, and then so really, if I was running 40 MF Geeds, that's 200 MF on flat, and then it could be 260 on Hork, so it's a pretty solid setup. Well, if I was to run, the only way I could get faster item find is if I was to run an FCR ring and then dual Hodos. But honestly, or sorry, then dual suicides to get 105 FCR, but I don't think that 63 is that bad. There's not like, it's not like I'm item finding really slow on 63 FCR, right? So I guess I could put on like a nice FCR life leech MF ring if I have one anywhere. I could run something like that. That's true. Like, I just don't feel like...
I can't carry anymore.
I should go through what I have and see if I can find something like that. You're right, I could do that to optimize it a little bit more. Michael, I have not finished the D3 campaign. I'm going to next week finish off D3. Or at least finish off another act. That's a good idea, though. I don't know what I have for rings, though. Because I have this ring. Right. Thought I had a 10 FCR dual leech ring. Somewhere I do. I don't know where it is at the moment. But like I could just quickly... Oh, I got dual Hodos here. Maybe I'd check my mule quickly for a second. Or I might have one on my Amazon too. Bear with me 1 second, guys. Ross, I promise, next week. Soon. Promise. Oh, here it is. That's 10 FCR dual leech with fire res. That's where the bud ring is. But I need something with like 10 FCR. Preferably like life leech. And then... Dude, soon is like my favorite quote. Something like that, 10 FCR with MF and life leech. No. Even though that's strength mana. Like that would be a cool rank to use on the offhand if I didn't care about not hitting 105 FCR if I run dual suicides with Istrunes. Like something like that would work really well. This just doesn't have mana on it, which again isn't really the end, or it doesn't have MF, excuse me, but that's not really the end of the world. Huh. DB's thinking way too seriously for stream. Anyways, I'm sure there's some way that I could optimize some like life leech, 10 FCR, MF ring. I mean, you don't even need life leech. Anything that was 10 FCR and MF on it, I could use. So I could run something like this. Where's my druid? High level druid. I could run something like that, Dext. Or I could use, it doesn't have life mana MF though. That's FCR, attack rating 20 strength, 14 MF. Anyways, I could definitely optimize it more. I'm just really lazy when it comes to full-on 100% optimization. Arctic's Claws. Yeah, a very small view into the shitload items that I have, Nick. It's just whether or not you choose to think that it's better to Hork on the offhand with 60 or 105. I think that the time that you spend sifting through loot, it kind of negates any like gain that you would get using 63 to 105, but Bez, too much thinking. What do you think, Bez? 105 on Hork, dualisted suicides, or 63 on Hork, dualisted suicides? I use mules just because it saves. When you get into the point where you have like hundreds and even thousands of items, like stored up in your stash or your shared stash, it can slow down your save and exit time. So a really like a cheap and easy, effective way to avoid that is to just store like bulk items on a mule, on the mule's personal stash, and then try to limit. Like obviously, I do carry some stuff in my shared stash, but you don't want like miles and miles of stuff in your shared stash. It's just a way to avoid slowing down your save and exits on characters. GC, 8 to life. You guys think I should go 105 on Hork? I can get 56 either way, Kurt. The only thing is Hodo lets me reach 56 easier on Switch because it's +6 skills versus +2. I just need to invest more points in item fight, and that's the only difference. So less points in battle orders, more points into item find. I just don't know if it's worth like the tiny little bit of extra speed going to 105 versus 63. But honestly, it might be. No worries, Quest. What are the best runes and jewels for a Etten Master Axe? If you found an Eth one, you can go crazy with like Ruby Jewels of Fervor and then a Zod rune in it. If you have a non-Eth one that's 5 open sockets, I wouldn't shove anything other than like, depending on your gear and breakpoints, I wouldn't put anything other than like ED Jewels, like random magic ED Jewels or Shale runes, depending on what breakpoints you want to hit. don't shove a Ruby Jewel Fervor or crazy Ohm Rune or something like that. It's not worth putting it into a non-Eth Rune Master. Rune, you need to go to the closest super unique. And that's where a decomb will spawn. So chances are, if you're in a situation like you were close to Eldritch in Act 5 and he spawned there, but you didn't actually run up to him, and then you went somewhere and looked for him in Act 1, he'd be in Act 5. But it's just the closest super unique. You're totally min-maxing 105. Yeah, I just wonder if, like, I really like this ring. Like, strength, lightning res. I don't need lightning res. It was a good strength, minimum damage, AR, life, and 15 MF. So I have to swap that out for something that has 10 FCR. That's the only way I can get 105. Which I should just craft a bunch of blood rings, see if I can get like life leech and MF. Because this is one of the few builds that you don't need Ravenfrost. You don't really want Ravenfrost. Best place to find White Monarch? Cows, Ancient Tunnels, early on. Those are probably the best two spots. AT has the benefit of you still get like experience at a higher level. Like Cows really tailors off after like level like 85, 86. And you can also drop any item in the game while you're MFing in Ancient Tunnels, but you can't in Cows. But either of those two areas early on with the Blizzard Sorceress are good good spots to get a White Monarch to make the Remembered Spirit. Yeah, dual grief, Michael. Correct. Dual grief, Enigma, G-Face, High Lords, War Travelers for MF. You could use Gore Riders if you want, but I feel like you don't need the extra damage. At least not on players 3 Trav. String of Ears, 2 rings, dual leech, and then a blood ring. Laying of Hands. Yeah, just max damage, AR, life, skillers, there's Grand Charm, Spell Charms, and then a Geed's Grand Charm. What's up, Edward? Purposely choosing to sacrifice a little bit of damage to stack some more MF. But
Good day.
it's nice to have like 200-ish MF at least when you're doing Trav. Get the chances of jewelry and stuff like that. The best shield for 4 open sockets, Andre, is a Monarch. Because that's the earliest, or it's like the lowest requirement, strength requirement shield that can roll 4 open sockets. Ruin Z, thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, Ruin. Will fire traps be useful in hell difficulty? No. There's a certain point where in Nightmare where you're going to be switching from fire traps to lightning and then buying a lower res wand. I don't know when the optimal time is. Like, you can run fire traps through Act 1, 2, and 3 in Nightmare. No problem, but at some point you're going to want to switch to Death Sentry and Lightning Sentry and then using a lower res wand. J-Law! Thank you for the sub, J-Law. Appreciate it, man. Peter. Liking those emotes, buddy? It's soul runes, right? Soul runes and rubies for blood rings. I'm gonna start 1,000 blood ring project. The sorceress survive players 8 solo. It's gonna be tough with shitty gear. Good gear, yes. Shitty gear, players 1 is gonna be a lot easier than players 8. They're gonna have small charm. Start collecting those soul runes. So I need to get a really nice... Yeah, exactly, Jordan. Yeah, you can buy a little res wand. When can you start buying a teleport staff? Isn't it as early as Act... Isn't it early Act 3 in normal? Or is it... But buying it, shopping and vending a teleport staff too is helpful in some situations. Playing your Sin too early on. Act 3 normal? Okay, I thought Act 3 sounded right. I was like, Act 2 seemed a little early, but I'm not really big on knowing everything optimal speedrunning. Act 3 normal, level 17, okay. Jordan, you're on it, dude. Jordan's on it. Up telly staff at 17, so you only have to check the red ones. Somebody watches a lot of speed running. Not me, I didn't even know that strategy. I just keep checking all the stabs until I see one. Oh. I mostly play single-player pluggy. Cray, a little bit online, not too much. Typically just ladder resets, which I didn't actually do this time around.
Hello.
Which apparently I lucked out, so don't feel bad missing it. Yeah, back to the Sin question. A combination of lower res wand, Death Sentry, Lightning Sentry, and a teleport staff, you should be able to get through hell. Slowly, taking your time. You can even not use Burst of Speed, and you can use Fade, so you shouldn't have a res issue in hell at all. Rune, yeah, I'm playing on players 3. I'm not changing it every run though, it's just left on P3. You're gonna do it fire traps all the way through? I think there's a few super unique bosses that are always fire immune that you can't break their fire immunity. So you're gonna have to somehow either have a powerful mercenary or I don't know what you're gonna do. They should put my name as a merchant. Dobrunsky as a merchant. That'd be pretty funny. That'd be pretty cool. I'm down. They won't do it though.
I can't carry anymore.
I actually just found out about this a few days ago. Somebody messaged me on my Discord. Someone's actively trading on D2JSP using my name. I thought that's kind of funny. What's up, Zakuski? Zakuski, how's it going?
Good evening.
Merchant's super dedicated on customer service and choosing the gear for you. Man, I'm flattered. Won't happen though. TV confirmed. Cheater.
I am overburdened.
Does it feel bad leaving all that
Not
gold?
enough mana.
Name after champion pack. How long am I gonna stream for, Stu? I think I'll probably go for 3 hours today, maybe 3.5.
Hello.
I typically usually stream 3 to 4 unless some crazy event. I don't like to go more than that because I have stuff to do IRL always, and also I get really tired after streaming that long. Man, I swear to God, I started this trav run with like this many gems. I just keep flooding. What's up, Josh? Oh, did Peter ask for my Twitch? We're opening. Peter, I'll be streaming D4 on YouTube. But yeah, exclamation Twitch, or the link is in the description if you guys want to check it out. I typically stream variety there though. Oh. We're not bowed. What the heck? There we go. Twitch is easier for phone. I find that I have issues with Twitch Mobile. I don't know if it's just me. Halivard, thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you, Halivard. Streaming D4 starting when? I'll be streaming at opening day. I kind of want to talk to my wife. I might try and do a 24-hour stream on opening day. Twitch Mobile is an asshole. Yeah, like it kept freezing constantly on me last night checking when I watched you for a little bit. But you obviously weren't dropping frames, so it was clearly, it's not my internet, so it was clearly, well, it could be my internet, but I don't think it was. What's up, Last Rights? Barrel roll, thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you so much, man. Halo Sport means a lot, thank you guys. Heard that finding it does, Zuko. Unfortunately, I can't drop a Trav, but I'm sure dropping a Chamrune or something wouldn't hurt. Twitch was having issues last night too? Yeah, I had that issue once when I started streaming. I just had to refresh the creator dashboard, but... Hey, check it. You know what's hilarious about the YouTube stream studio versus Twitch? So my last Twitch stream, right? The one that I just did, the quick Sonic one. That was the first time I ever used the new Twitch streaming studio. And I instantly picked it up, like, flawlessly. I had no problems with it. Instantly knew what I was doing, didn't have any struggle with it. And I literally had to spend, like, 2 hours trying to figure out what the fuck to do on the YouTube one. That was just to figure out how to get it running. Then, let alone, you know, not to mention all the bullshit and breaking that it did, but it just shows that, yeah, it is really well laid out. It's done really well. I mean, it shows two things. Is one is either that YouTube doesn't care about streaming at all, or they don't, the people that are designing the streaming shit don't know dick about streaming, or both. It's just horrible. Am I a PewDiePie fan? I was subbed to him during the time of the whole T-Series thing. And he still shows up in my YouTube feed, even though I'm not subbed to him. I watch some of his videos, but a lot of them are just like I don't like his child humor meme reviews and shit like that. I just don't like it. But some of his like issues when he talks about major issues on like YouTube or Twitch or whatever, I don't mind listening to those videos, but overall he's okay, but I'm not like a massive PewDiePie fan. I feel like he can just drop any video, 10 million views, no matter what he talks about. It's true though, right? Like some of his videos are like, I think it's funny though when he flips his chair back and he just spins around. It's pretty funny. Talks many shit too. To be fair though, he does get a lot of shit that he doesn't deserve. Like people just, even for the tiniest thing, they rag on him and try and bring him down, which he doesn't necessarily deserve that. But at the same time, he does bring a little bit of it on to himself as well. He did a book review. I don't watch his stuff frequently, so. There is a lot of gold. You should see what it's like when you stack like 2,500% gold find. You can get like 1,000,000 gold a run. DeWalt, I don't think it's gonna happen. I especially don't think it's gonna happen now that they announced D4, and it's like so far out in development and they have so much to do that I don't think that they're gonna spend the time and resources to make a D2, and I don't think it'd be worth it for them. With that being said though, the team that is focusing on D4 is entirely different than the Classics team that would do the remaster, but I still don't think we will ever see a Diablo 2 remake. Yeah, I could be wrong, but just don't see it happening. Generation of remake.
I can't carry anymore.
I did really like the the Resident Evil 2 remaster. I loved that remake. That's a whole different gaming genre. Santo Games. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you, Mr. Question. Do you have a beef with Xmas? I don't. Don't have a beef with them. Sorry, I missed your question. I do legit, I swear to God, I promise I try to answer questions I have rewatched myself on stream and seen myself like constantly miss people's questions, and I feel so bad. I do not do it on purpose. I swear to God. I even miss questions from members and stuff all the time. I don't do it on purpose though. But no, no beef. Will dual Phoenix Infinity break fire immunities? Aaron, the minus fire res on Phoenix or the minus fire res from facets, it doesn't break immunities. The only two things that break immunities in Diablo 2 is Conviction Aura from a Paladin or Low Resistance Curse, or like Low Resistance Curse from a Wand or a Necro, or Conviction from Infinity or a Paladin Aura. Then once you've broken that immunity, then you can stack more minus fire res from stuff like Fire Fasted Crystal Swords, Phoenix, Ravenlore, same with Griffins, that kind of thing. Like, thank you, Sickoid. But yeah, it won't help you break immunities, but if you have an immunity broken, Phoenix is going to help you do a lot more damage. I think we're getting close to 50, 75. We're getting there. 1,000 cast amulet part 5. Can't believe I turned it 1,000 cast amulets and I split it into 10 individual videos. I don't feel like there's any other way to do it though. It's just so hard to get the materials to do 1,000 crafts. You would miss 75% of the messages at least. That's probably my favorite thing about Whirlwind Barb is Berserking Stoneskin Ismal. It's just so, that's the one thing that's nice over the Trav Zealer. I think I might make a video next week about comparing like the top 3 Travincle. Maybe the top 5 best Trav running characters. Talk about the pluses and cons just because I love Trav so much. Basically, Insta-dies at Trav. It's your favorite MS bot? Okay, yes. What you're going to want to run is you're going to want to run a setup like this. You can swap out Reaper's Toll for Insight if you want Insight on your Hammerden, but you want these 2 pieces. Kira's Guardian with a Ral Rune or Fyra's Jewel, and then Guardian Angel upped Ethereal or Non-Eth with a Fyra's Jewel. Because this combo, he has 90 Fyres even under Conviction, if the Trav spawns Conviction. So that's basically what's making your Mercenary get wrecked. You gotta run this combo. Like, I've done thousands of Trav runs with that setup, and I've never had the Merc die.
Yes.
If you're running with a Cold Sorceress, you can actually... Cold Sorceress, because you have Infinity, you can run different sockets in this setup because the Conviction Aura on Infinity will override the Conviction Aura from the Council. But that's only, like, you won't be running Conviction or Infinity on a Hammerden, so... Like right there, there's the Council spawned with Conviction. And my Merc still has 90 Fire Res. And he's got 44, the other 2, Gold and Lightning, but he still has 90 Fire Res. And he's got the Decrep and Life Leech. The Necro is actually really good, Jordan, believe it or not. Necro is super solid at running Trav. In hand Hodo.
can't carry anymore.
Poison Necro or Bone Necro. They're really good. Don't want to ID that. It's so hard for me to sit there. That many potential 5 NATOs. Like, it's so hard for me to not ID them. Like, what do we got? 25, 50, 75, 100. 115. Got 116. It's so hard to not ID them. Exactly. 5 NATO temptation. As a Druid fan myself, it's really tough to not. What's the best corpse fire farming build? I have no idea, man. I wouldn't suggest farming corpse fire. I'm gonna update it shortly, Simon. I will. Does find items skill have its own drop table? It's the same as like getting a second kill. It just re-rolls it exactly the same way. The only difference is instead of like having a guaranteed chance of dropping an item off of a champion or like a super unique, is up to 56%. So there will be times when you'll hork and you won't get anything. Nothing since the War Travs. Madness. Stefan, I've dropped. Oh, second facet. Second facet, boys. I've dropped multiple griffins. One off of Pindle, one in the pits, one in the mausoleum. Forget the other ones. Hey guys, facet height. Let's get some guesses. Honestly, you can just change it up and do Pindle, Stefan, if you want. Other than that, just keep grinding level 85 areas. It sucks, man. It took me almost a year and a half to get my first one. I feel your pain.
Hail to you, champion.
Do I see any? Or is it gonna be a 5/5 poison this time, guys? Is it gonna be a fucking another Rabies Druid facet? Let's go. We're gonna go 5/5 cold, okay? 5/5 cold.
Good evening.
Oh. Wrong one. I wasn't sure. Okay, never mind. It's green. It's green, so it's gotta be 5/5, 5/5 poison. Poison facets, man! It's a shit one too. 3/4. Fuck's sakes. Fucking poison facets, man. Belch, have you seen how many fucking poison facets I have, dude? I don't know if you saw earlier in stream. I'll show you how many I have. It's fucking insane. So we'll update that. 3/4 poison facet. Game really wants me to run Rabies Druid or something. Here's all my facets, Thelch. So 4 lightning, 1 fire, 1 cold. To be fair, I did make some weird crystal swords, but this is all... I get 14 poison facets. 14! Does a poison zealer work? I have no idea if a poison zealer works. I mean, I'm sure you could stack like poison damage charms, use grief, and then... I mean... That's just like at least poison useful. We're gonna make a sick rabies druid though. Gonna be decked out in like perfect poison facet monarch shield.
I am overburdened.
Subterranean, first time catching me live? Nice, man. Hope you enjoy the stream, dude. Yeah, 14 point. To be fair, though, I have made some pretty wacky fucking, like, 6 facet, fire facet crystal swords. I made 2 Istrune, 4 cold facet crystal swords for, like, agate layer druid. So I have burned facets making weird things, but I have an insane amount of poison facets. The only thing is I want to save one of those. I've got 2 +5 -4s, and I want to put one of them in the 249 D-web that I found. Because I have a 5/5 poison facet and a Shaco.
I am overburdened.
And I'll save the really nice poison facet for my nearly perfect D-web. What did Zirko say? Sick Rabies Druid says, no one but DB. This is why. Hey, honestly, a lot of the theory crafting was done by like a member in Discord. It was not by me, but Facet and Jalal's 4 facet Monarch Shield. Run the body armor that gives you poison plus poison damage. I forget what the hell it's called. Bramble. Run Trang's gloves for extra poison damage, and then run Grief, because Grief has minus poison res on it. Like, look at it. Grief has minus 25 poison res. And then I'm just gonna run around players 7 cows, just tapping them, and then the poison cloud's gonna go everywhere, and it's gonna be epic. Gonna be a new meta cow farming build. You heard it here first. I just hope I roll good on Bramble, because Bramble's a Sur rune and an Ohm rune, and I think it's plus 20 to 40 poison damage, so I really hope I don't roll low on the plus damage. I won't use poison. I think it's better to use shapeshifting skillers, because you get like more lycanthropy duration, like more health in werewolf form, and you also get more poison damage. I could, I guess, run a whole top row of poison damage small charms. I'm not sure, but it maybe want 3% faster run walk small charms, because it might be annoying not being able to teleport. So I might run like Harmony on Switch and maybe FCR or faster run walk small charms or something, just to get around a little bit quicker.
Good day.
Faster run walk charms for sure. You're sold, Zuko? Next ladder? I don't know how good it's gonna be in cows. I don't know. I've never tried something like that before, but I mean, it's just gonna cost me a Sur rune and an Ohm rune to make Bramble. I mean, I already had poison facets for days, so oh, you want me to repair the boots? Is it driving you guys nuts?
What do you need?
For those that's gonna ask now, the reason why I don't repair the body armor is because it's in a superior armor base and it costs a lot of money, so I just use Ral runes instead. That's why I don't hit the repair all button, because I know somebody's gonna ask why I just did that. Oh, I saw some uniques drop there. Really? Unique band braces. That's interesting.
I can't carry anymore.
Like the roll on the soul drainers.
I can't.
It's not a hand axe, right? So that's the wrong one. I'm still actually not sure though, so I'm going to double check that. Chad always makes fun of me for that. A circletta, we'll leave it. Screw it. You were typing repair. Is it cold kill?
Yes.
It is, isn't it? I always do that. And shitty 4 mana, 5 lifesteal per hit, soul drainers. Always do that. Every... DB. Is it roll? Oh, it rolls 25 to 50? Interesting, Kurt. Thank you. Add. It definitely has lasting power. I agree, Nikolai. Gotta love Diablo 2 for that. Shattered.
I can't carry anymore.
It's been pretty decent. I mean, it just would have been nice if... Nick, you timed out my Nightbot? Why would you time out Nightbot? I just haven't... I wish I had better luck on the facets, to be honest. A nice cold facet or lightning facet. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty decent drops. And I did drop a unique amulet off stream, like literally second run, just doing a couple practice runs. So we're going to identify that at the end of stream as well. I was just joking, buddy. I thought you just did it as a joke. I'm not actually mad. I don't get mad very often. Trust me, you know if I'm mad. Double bot running. I might... Do those repetitive commands get annoying? I was thinking about just having it like once say like these are his socials. I don't know. God, look at all the gems. Let's meal them quickly. Need a command for different commands? Isn't there an exclamation command set up? I can do that off stream though. Thought that was already set up. This is all from today. A lot of gems doing this. Learn Danish. You've been trying for 85 years to make CTA madness? What? Nothing. Oh, you've been traveling the 85 areas. If you really, are you playing on single player madness? If you are, definitely check out my Lower Karas guide. Oh, did I miss a rare ring? I might have. That's gonna be your best bet, Lower Karas, for getting your runes. If you're on Battle.net, just try and be in large areas, check poppables, follow bots, like try and get them first in chaos or whatever.
I can't carry anymore.
Arcane Ghosts are gold mine? Yeah, I guess our ghost farming is a somewhat moderately viable strategy for BNet. I hate ghost farming, period. Just because if they're not on the pathway and you kill them, you don't get the rune drop, and I find that they're always floating off the fucking path, so I'm not a big fan of Arcane Sanctuary farming at all. That's just me, though. I know Dark Humility on Twitch was doing like 1,000 run project, Arcane runs. I did 1,000 summoner runs, and I did kill ghosts along the way, but I think the best I got was like a Vex rune off a ghost. That being said, I wasn't doing the entire Arcane Sanctuary though. Samo! Give me the sub, Samo.
I can't carry anymore.
Appreciate it, man. Means a lot. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I did get a Ruby Jewel Fervor. A nice one too. I got a server run off of Summoner, which is pretty funny. I might do another 1,000 Travancore run project, but with the Barbarian. I like Travancore too much, man.
I am overburdened.
Yes, can we get a couple likes? Like Wola said, please. We got 125 guys.
Greetings.
Likes is free and it spreads the stream. I would appreciate it. You don't mind dropping one? Yeah, I wish it was like a level 85 area. Or even if they made it like Pendle Sequoia to be like. But at least it's like a moderately viable area for me because I can still get Metal Grid. Awesome, Samo. I still learn new stuff every day, man, but I'm glad that my videos helped you out in some shape or form. Oh, we got 4 dislikes. It happens.
I am over.
No big deal. F the haters, exactly. I don't, honestly, just not really that big deal. It's funny because it's not like disliking a video doesn't stop the video from being spread. It actually helps spread the video because the YouTube algorithm just views it as interaction on the video, and more interaction on the video, the more likely it is to promote it. So it really doesn't hurt somebody. It's just like a way of somebody to feel good about themselves.
I am overburdened.
By trying to put somebody down, I guess. I swear to God there's a GC. Yep. Be skiller.
Good to see you.
Nope. Do you, Andrew? Yeah, the first thumbs up on my first stream? No way. You guys remember those streams? There's some of you guys? I used to stream to like 10 viewers, man. I used to like ask my friends. I used to be so nervous on my first stream that I would ask my friends in advance. Be like, man, I'm gonna stream tonight. Can you please watch so at least I have one person in chat today? Oh, man. Pretty funny stuff. What's up, James? You made it. What are you saying, buddy? Christian, the rumored Sir L is the rumored wind. I'd have to check on the area at Summit, but I believe it's a weapons only rumored. So you have to make sure you check that it's a body armor or a helmet or a shield or a weapon or all weapons. Or it can actually be specific weapons, like it'll only work on an axe or a bow. You have to make sure that you check that stuff out before you roll your rune word. But I'm pretty sure that's your problem. Tried to roll a weapon-only rune word and a body armor. Ah, it's okay, man. At least, did you do it on BattleNet? Live and learn. It's not like you lost a server and on single player, so you'll get it back. That's how you learn, right? Through mistakes. Oh, you did it on Pluggy? Oh, no. Oh, man, I feel bad. What'd you want to make the rumored wind for? I thought about making wind on, like, a Frenzy Barb. Like, go, like, Grief and Wind, just to try and get super fast run walk. Just for, like, a more of a meme build, but I never actually thought of, like, a viable use of the rumored wind.
I can't carry anymore.
Play on ladder? Maybe.
Good day.
I'm not against playing on ladder, it's just I don't like the lag and the bots, and I'm already miles behind on ladder, and so I could like do a solo self-find like character on ladder, but then it's like I'd rather just play on single player because I have no lag, that kind of thing. I really got to get rid of that Nightbot command.
Yes.
But I'm gonna stream more of my D3 playthrough next week, so maybe I should just leave it up. What's your average gameplay, guys? Why not run Countess for runes? Countess can only drop up to Ist on a rune drop table or low from her monster drop, but it's very low to get a low rune. Traffic can drop up to Cham and has much higher odds. And in addition to that, you can drop like facets and jewelry that the Countess can't drop. Countess is really for anything like Istrun and down. You have kids, so maybe an hour a night. Yeah, see, like I streamed 4 hours yesterday. I'll stream like 3.5 hours today. That's it. So 7 hours of streaming this week. Which by streamer standards, that's pretty low. And I also don't have kids, right? If I had kids... Is it okay to play for 18 hours? Just asking for a friend. Hey, if you're having fun and you're enjoying yourself, play for however long as you want. I don't think it's healthy to do that on a repetitive basis, but for once or twice, like on the weekend or whatever, why the hell not? It makes you happy, do it. Triple durability. Nope. Do you watch Hallmark movies? You play D2. You play D2 in the same room on your laptop? I'm on Players 3. No, because Player 7 is marginally better for rune drop, but it's not... With the extra clear speed, it's not really worth it. Slightly better odds, you're better off just going P3 and having faster runs and not having your mercenary die. Wouldn't mind high rune though. Be a good way to finish off stream. Heavy Naren, what's up, man? How's it going? Bez, you switched to P3? But the advantage of you going Blizzard Sorceress though, Bez, is you can get, you can stack a lot more MF, right? Like I'm at just under 200 and I could get like 260 on item find if I switched my gear up, but...
I can't.
Blizzard Sorceress runs are also a lot quicker too.
I am overburdened.
Like I bet you your runs are almost twice the speed of mine. Especially with the ideal map, like you can pretty much telly in, drop a blizzard, everything's dead, and repeat.
Good to see you.
Min, max, res, AR. Trying to focus on clear speed now, around 21 seconds, nice. So basically, telly in, static, drop a blizzard, everything's dead. You know, Foodnatter, first time catching me on stream, nice man. I always stream when you're on work, yeah I know, I typically, I stream on my off days during the day, so North Americans are working, Europeans are off, but I find I actually get higher viewership streaming at this time than I do at night anyways. But all stream VODs are always up. You can always check them out.
Good day.
Well, the sorceress, the sweet thing about her, teleport and then telekinesis, right? Her clear speed is she's the fastest for sure. You can TK gold piles and stuff to shift around loot. That makes it easier to find stuff, and you can also TK the waypoints, so it saves you time. So it's just, I mean, she's like just slightly worse than like really good map and a really good Barb player. Barb's a bit better from item find, but average map or average gameplay, I think the sorceress is better. Just literally because like Bez is doing run every 21 seconds, right? So item find is good, but it's only so good. You have to. With the Blizzard sorceress, you have to make up with time for the item find. Yeah, it puts him just ahead. But you can stack more MF though, right? So it's a lot easier for you to stack 400 MF, 21 second clear speed time, versus me having like 200, 250-ish. So you're probably gonna get more facets along the way. Or facets and jewelry. Did we get heavy snowfall? We did get dumped on a couple times and then it fucking all melted. Oh, 2 unique amulets, guys. Could you imagine that? 2 fucking metal grids. We're gonna get 2 metal grids today on fucking stream. Well, one of them was off stream, but anyways. 2 fucking metal grids we're gonna ID at the end of stream. A Emoke and Rising Sun. Bez, what the fuck?
Hello.
Double Maras. I do need a 30 res Maras. It's so funny that ever since I started doing these runs today, now I'm like constantly looking for like FCR Life Leech MF ring. I want one for the offhand for this Barb. Rune, let's go. What about a Jaw Rune? Jaw Rune, let's go. Need more unique amulets? I need a metal grid, man. If I get a metal grid, I'm making. I already told stream chat this last stream. If I get a metal grid, I'm gonna make Last Wish, and then I'll run Brief, Last Wish, Metal Grid, Dual Ravenfrost, G-Face, set up for Ubers. I just need to literally get Metal Grid and then I'll fucking roll Last Wish. I have the runes for it. I have the base. MT, I think you should buy D2, man. 20 bucks, you can get both copies. Back up and running again. Relive the nostalgia, buddy. I'm serious, I got a 14 ED 3 to attack rating phase blade. I just need to Larzik it, and then I have the runes, and we will make Last Wish. You never played D2 before? Oh man, that's even more fun then. First time playing D2? Scott, am I out of whack? You're the first. I thought someone was gonna say something about that today on stream. I'm out of hair wax, I am. That's fucking funny. What's up, Scott?
Are you out of wax?
Maybe it's a secret strategy to get more super chats. Tell people I'm out of hair wax. Can't afford it.
I can't carry anymore.
I did. I saw the clip of him freaking out and then smashing his keyboard. I did see it. It was pretty funny. I don't know that I'm going to be smashing my keyboard if I complete the Grail, but you know what the best part about him completing the Grail is he did it on like players 7, 2 to 300 MF with a fucking Javas on. That's literally just like the biggest like fuck you to everybody who freaks out over min-maxing shit. Kudos to 3Moth, man. I wish he was in chat today. Make fun of him for smashing his keyboard. I want to ask him if he just had his keyboard. If he bought like a shit keyboard to just set aside for he's like, okay, if I complete the Grail, I'm gonna smash this bitch. Sure, it's not.
Good evening.
Ooh. Oh, that would have been a nice aimbot if that rolled like 2 skills and 25 strength and res across the board. It won't mean the end of D2, but honestly, like, nobody's Grail is even remotely close to complete unless they get Tyro's Might. And I bet you 60% of the areas that I farm, you can't even drop Tyro's Might anyways, so. Like, everybody's got their favorite way to play Diablo 2. It could be speedrunning, it could be Holy Grail, ladder grinding. For me, it's just like grinding areas and seeing the drops and trying out different builds and stuff. Like, that's my favorite. I don't mind starting new characters. Some people like that more. I like playing with endgame characters and just farming weird areas and seeing drop rates and stuff like that. That's why I really like the human bot. Like, you know, 1,000 runs, 1,000 Drifter Cavern runs or something. An area nobody MFs, like, just to see the drops. That's my favorite type of farming, so. If I do complete the Grail, it still won't mean the end of Diablo 2. Your favorite thing was rushing, Joshua? Being rushed or rushing somebody? Like farming beetles? You like doing endgame bosses, Shay? I think my top 3 magic finding areas are probably Travinkle, Pindle, and Bale. And they're really, in terms of like quality MF spots, they're not really the best, but those are my favorites. Is it hard to hit endgame gear? Well, all the gear that you see me with is like the culmination of like 2 hours of on and off farming, so definitely. Like, the stuff that I'm using is high-end gear. It takes a while to get, for sure. But I'm sure, like, you'd have a character like this on Battle.net. If you bought it or used D2JSP, I'm sure you could have this exact build that I have in, like, I don't know, a month? 2 months, maybe?
Stay a while and listen.
I think probably the charms. Getting a full inventory of the best charms would probably be the hardest part of this build. Everything else. Well, yeah, not 2 hours a day. I would, well, you know, where am I going? 4 hours, 4 to 8 hours a week for 2 years, on and off.
I am overburdened.
Quincitas. That's correct, Lucas. Yeah. LK is the best up to. Yeah, he read all my stuff in 2 hours. Heard it.
Yes?
LK is better for runes, but Trav's more fun. And Trav also gets facets and unique jewelry, so my preferred. It's my it's my preferred high runes farming spot. Ugh. Bez, what are you trying to do to me? But I think the next time I run this build, I'm gonna try and run like a perfect. I'm gonna try a 105 double-isted suicides on Switch. Try and really optimize the bitch out.
I can't carry anymore.
Exactly, exactly. For long term, like, I mean, if you just want to finish the Grail, just make a pit circuit and farm the pits your entire life. But character variety is, yeah, 100%. I mean, fuck, I'm gonna run a rabies druid and cows next week, probably. Yeah, that's the thing too. Everyone's got their own different way of gameplay, what they prefer, where they want to farm, what character, how they want to play, PvP, speedrunning, resets, whatever. Biggest thing is to just remember we all like D2 and to not be a dick about how other people play the game. Because some people really try and push the way they play the game on others. It's my biggest pet peeve for D2. What do you mean, Peter? How to get epic bosses? I don't understand the question. Pretty much. General rule of thumb, just don't be a dick. You'd be surprised with the Discord community of approaching almost 3,000 people now. This situation has come up before. It sucks. Joshua, Fire Sorceress is one of your top 3 characters? Nice, man. I love the Fire Sorceress. Yeah, I do think Drifter Cavern is underrated. It's level 84 area. So, boss packs can still drop every item in the game. Champions drop like Pindle. But then you also have that sparkly chest. So you can drop some pretty cool stuff from it if you're lucky. So I do think it's there is some scary monsters there, like the Moon Lords. They're pretty nasty. Especially on like player 7. But overall, I think it's a really underrated spot to farm. These are some people from the past that I'm mostly referring to. Yeah, everybody in the Discord is solid. Hey there, Stefan. Moonlords become public enemy #1. Yeah, we're currently the Discord, the weekly MF competition is actually the Drifter Cavern, so it'll be interesting to see everybody's drops. And I'm really excited to start crafting some blood rings. Everyone in Discord has a huge penis too, just saying, yes, you should join. If anybody wants to join, the link is in the description. Later, James. Have a good one, buddy. Join the Discord. Do it. What do I plan to make with my Zod? I'm really debating making a Breath of the Dying and a Colossus Blade. I want a Whirlwind with a Grief and a Breath of the Dying. just because of the massive amount of life leech and mana leech that you get using bot D. And you get extra range too. It is less damage than dual grief, but just for style points, I think I wanna make bot D and an Eth Colossus blade. I think it's a cool, like, I mean, if you pair it with, you can get up to like 50, like if I was to run dual, like, I got 3 life leech there, 4 off of that, that's 7, right? And then I have 8 with String of Ears, so that's 15. And then say if I rolled a bot D that rolled 15, that's 30 life leech, which is way over the top. I mean, it's not needed at all, but I mean, you can do some cool stuff with it. Like, that's extra survivability, like whirlwinding, bale waves, or whatever. Gene, yeah, I know, I had another poison facet, man. Pretty shitty. But I had dropped 2 unique amulets, which we're gonna ID at the end of stream as well. Hopefully we get something nasty. If I get Metal Grid, I'll roll Last Wish next stream.
I can't carry anymore.
Razor Tail. Poison Nova does... Oh yeah, the Breath of the Poison Nova on kill, it's just style points on Breath of the Dying. Let's see, 150 ED Razor Tail, Perf Razor Tail. Nope, 144. Daniel Eden, what's going on, man? Why phase blades instead of Berserker Axes? Berserker Axes are extremely expensive to repair, especially when you're whirlwinding. I mean, I'd probably be chewing through durability every like 10 Travancore runs. I'd probably have to fully repair the weapon. So unless you have like an unlimited supply of Hort runes, you can just... I mean, you sacrifice a little bit of range and a little bit of damage, but then you can whirlwind forever with phase blades.
Greetings.
Yeah, like they're better for PvP, but for PvM, they're not a good idea. Agreed. Roy, I typically only check small charms and large charms. Okay, mana burn on whirlwinds. Yeah, everything is all entirely self-found. The other characters that I brought up, though, a lot of them were done through twinking, so I would, like, as soon as, like, my druid was, like, level 60, you know, 5 or 70 in hell, I would throw Enigma on him. So everything was self-found, but I did mule a lot of the gear, like I didn't... Sorceress just started with nothing, completely solo, self-found, built her up from the ground, and then the items that I found with the Sorceress I used to bring up other characters. I mean, I actually did, just yesterday, I did a normal playthrough of the Fire Druid. Like, I can bring up characters untwinked. I mean, I'm okay, I'm not a speedrunner, but... yeah, everything was solo, self-found. Daniel, I think you could stack a tad bit more MF on the Barb, because you can work on the offhand with like instant suicides, but it's about the same. Both around 200 MF. Anything past that, you start sacrificing damage, like an extensive amount of damage for MF, so I don't think it's worth it. You can comfortably get 200 on Zealer or Barb. The Zealer is just a little bit more There's not as much skill. You don't have to worry about mana burn as much. But then the Barbarian has item find. So they have their advantages and disadvantages. Crisco, have you seen my... Can somebody link... Can a moderator link my my Wind Force drop in chat for Crisco to see? I have missed... It's happened before. It doesn't happen too often, but I have missed some pretty nice items before by mistake. That's kind of a cool ring. I mean, it's got more AR. Got a bunch of gold fine. I don't think I'd use it though. I have on the odd time missed like wind forces, but it doesn't happen very often. Swear to God. That I know of. Oh my God, you're joking. Just watch that video now or when you have a chance. I think the best part about, like, at least I know that some people
I can't carry anymore.
don't know that I missed it.
I can't carry anymore.
Kinda nice. On the bale wave, Redmar. And I feel dialed on this barb now. I don't know what I like better. Whirlwind barb or Trav Zealer? Honestly don't know.
I am overburdened.
Two words, loot filter. I might cave, Kyle. I might cave and put on a loot filter.
Yes.
Oh, you sit there with no loot filter. Does it matter, like, Sickly, do you know offhand, or does anybody in chat know? Does it matter what level of magic ring I use to craft blood rings? I remember there was something to do with, I think, a specific level that you could craft with to avoid getting dual leech, because dual leech puts like a 94 requirement on it. Other than that, I don't remember.
I am overburdened.
I have to recheck my crafting guide. Star Hunter, what's going on, buddy? I really want to get a nice 10 FCR life leech MF blood ring, and I can run 105 with the dual suicides. What are you saying, Star Hunter? Busy at school, buddy? Andrew, I didn't do the ladder reset. I was going to, but I had to work the next 3 days on the weekend. I had to work 12-hour days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I didn't feel like going into work on 2 hours of sleep, so I didn't play the initial reset, and I doubt I'll play this one. You always just suck it up and get melee characters to 96. What's up, C first? I just remember there was some... Just find a GG rare instead, that's true. I just remember there was some specific level that if you crafted with the character, you could avoid that 96 requirement. Which my barb's not even 94 yet. I don't know if I want to bail run until 96. But I'm almost positive it's just the dual leech puts the 96 requirement. I think you can have a lower requirement and still have 10 FCR and life leech, because that's all I want is 10 FCR, life leech. I don't even need the life leech, but more like damage and MF. Kind of what I want. But what's the but it's something to do. There's a specific character level if you craft with or gamble the rings, I think. That ensures that you never get that 6% life leech or mana leech, excuse me. I can't remember. I gotta read. I just thought somebody might know off the top of their head, but I just have to recheck the crafting guide. You don't know off the top of your head, Sigoid? I did not watch The Mandalorian. Scott, you been watching it? Drew, Takulu, thank you so much for the sub, man. Thank you for the channel support, appreciate it. The show's on the docket right now? Oh, you guys will make fun of me if I tell you what show I'm currently watching with my wife. He's a level 80 to 83 character. Okay, thank you. I think my second sorceress, which I brought up to do Trav runs for gold fine, which I don't use. I think she's actually between that. Sweet. I think I have that. Where is she? Oh, 79. Yeah, sweet. I'll use her to craft the blood rings then, because I don't need the 6 mana leech. I just want 10 FCR, life leech, max damage, and MF if I can get it. Gilmore Girls? It's not Kardashian, it's not Gilmore Girls. It's at least funny. Oh, I didn't bow. Man. EB. The reason why I don't want to say it is because I just envision like a million memes on Discord making fun of me.
I am overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
Want that? Don't tease. Not Trailer Park Boys. Never watched that show, actually. Nah, currently watching the Jersey Shore family vacation reunion or whatever. Not the original one. The one when they're like 10 years later. Currently watching that. "100% judging me." That's what we're watching. Ollie D. Snootsky. This is like, what, are you serious? Cabs are here? Yeah, we got a situation. Man, I could clip that and put that in my monthly highlight video. Making fun of myself. You thought you couldn't judge me, but here we... come on, guys, it's a funny show. Shore in Judgment Pass. Ah! Come on, guys. This is supposed to be a safe place. Arf Arf, thank you so much for the sub, man. Arf Arf knows where it's at. He watches Jersey Shore.
Overburdened. I can't carry anymore.
For Downtown Abbey? Yeah, my wife watched that show. I refuse to watch that one. There's some shows where I fucking draw the line and I'm like, I'm not fucking watching Downtown Abbey. Whatever the fuck it is. Draw the line there. Star Hunter, do it, man. Travical is where it's at. This is like the first time I've seriously farmed Trav with a Barbarian, though. I must say, I kind of am enjoying it. Barbarian is the goat of all time? Bez, what shows are you watching? Pornhub does not count as a show. What are you watching, Bez? You don't want to know. How come Pornhub's not a show? Is that really a serious question? What would be the Jersey Shore area equivalent of Canada? I have no idea. Toronto, like downtown Toronto? I really don't know.
I am overburdened.
I honestly don't watch much cable. My only like TV comes from Netflix or
Stay a while and listen.
Crave TV. And we don't even have like a landline or cable anymore. What's up, Pat? How's it going? Crave is in Canada only? I thought it was everywhere. Maybe it's Canada only.
I am overburdened. I can't carry.
I saw a unique amulet. It's not.
Not enough mana.
How am I, mate? I am doing good, man. Thank you for asking. How are you? Apparently the IRS. What is the IRS?
Good to see you.
Is that like a American tax thing or whatever? Bez, I am so pumped. 2 Nokozans, brother. International Revenue Service. Tax agency, okay. It's for the states, though. Oh, you mean when they call you and they're like, oh, this is super important. We need your social credit card and your Visa card because we need to fix this. I always, whenever I get those, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Okay, I'll see you in court because it's all bullshit. Oh, it's fucking bullshit. And I feel sorry for like the older people that get scammed. It's usually older people or dumb people that get scammed. Or you get those calls too where they're like, you need to pay back X amount of tax dollars, you know, within the next 2 days or you're gonna go to jail. I'm like, oh, okay, alright, well, I'll see the cops come bring me to jail. Bring the cuffs to my door, come take me to jail, fuck off. Shit pisses me off. Pisses me the fuck off. Oh, you were on dial-up when you played D2? I wasn't even on internet when I played D2, brother. You ever heard that story about I grew up on a farm with no internet? It's a funny inside stream joke, if you are new to stream.
I am overburdened.
What's that one from, Redmar? What does Canada think about Greta Thunberg? I don't know, it's really mixed. I mean, people that live in like Ontario or Quebec that are anti-pipeline, like they love her, right? And then people that are from out west that make a living producing oil and natural gas obviously are not a big fan of her. It's really fucked up. Ontario, I mean, Canada is really split over that. Western provinces are literally economic... Ooh, unique ring. They're like economic engine drivers for Canada solely off of oil production, and then people in Toronto don't care and are fine shutting them down. It's just... Especially with climate change too and emissions and trying to reduce everything, it's a really sticky situation. I think, yeah, it's I'll show you in a second, Bez. Yeah, I have. Four unique rings.
Hello.
Shit. So 25, 50, 25, 50, 75, 100, 15, 118 as Greta looks super young. Yeah, she's only like 15 or something. We're getting there, Bez. Just about halfway at 250. Remoth! How's your keyboard doing, buddy? Congratulations, man. Rail is over. Congrats, dude. I saw the clip. Crazy shit, man. Of all places, Chaos Sanctuary 2. That's pretty sweet. Anything else so far? Just what you see on the side there. Warmong. One unique ring, 2 unique amulets, which we're gonna D at the end of stream. I'm hoping that they're metal grid. 2 facets, both poison facets, and what else? Soul drainers and 46 MF4 travelers. So it's actually been pretty decent drops. I mean, it's 2 facets and 1 unique ring and 2 unique amulets. one stream is pretty good for 200 MF. 8.5 months, 1,400 hours. Damn, dude. You definitely completed it way faster than what I'm going to.
I am overburdened.
Thrown it there too. I'm pretty sure if you just go to his 3Moss Twitch and go to his clips, it'll be one of the top viewed clips, like that just happened from last night. It was linked in my Discord, that's how I did it right away. Oh. How many years? He did it in less than a year, man. And all on a fucking Javazon too. Fucking crazy, man. How's the stream? Haven't had any connectivity issues. I mean, obviously I'm not running the chat layout anymore, so that's changed. But other than that, it's been pretty good. Drops have been solid. I'm kind of learning the Whirlwind Barb. It's of all the years I've played D2, I've mostly played Frenzy, and enjoying Whirlwind, especially for Trav. Yeah, I don't think it's the end of the world not having chat. It does kind of bug me a little bit, but it is what it is. Well, you can actually do Frenzy on Travancore. It's close to the same speed. But yeah, Whirlwind's really good. It's got the AoE. It's just a little bit annoying with Mana Burn, but Javazons do own. So, 3Moth, was the keyboard, was it some shit keyboard, or did you smash a really good one?
Greetings.
I mean, it looked like you grabbed it, it wasn't on your computer, so it doesn't look like it's like a really nice RGB keyboard or anything like that. Green Cow, what's up? What's up, Burka? What's up, Peter? Just out of the fact that my keyboard's almost $200, I will never smash my keyboard. Never. It's too much money to smash. And plus, I don't know if I could smash the keys out of it, but I don't think I could. It's an aluminum keyboard, so. Green Cow, 4 items left on your grill. Nice, man. Bloodletter is so flimsy, wears off the durability. Oh, are you like whirlwinding with a bloodletter or something? I don't think the plus, like, I feel like you're better off using, like... there's a lot of cheap weapons I could think would be better than using Bloodletter. I did. She's all done for Christmas shopping. Pretty happy about that. I think I fucking nailed her gifts too. I'm pretty excited about that. Buy a new one. I think my desk would break before my keyboard broke, to be honest. I do eventually want to get a desk that sits in a corner. I want to have like my main monitor. Oh, here we go. Main monitor, and then one on each side. Because currently I just have two, like one straight in front of me and then one on the side. That'll be far, far down the road. What does Canada think about Trump? I don't follow it enough to form an honest opinion, and I also just don't even want to give an opinion because I don't want to talk about politics and anger people. That's a topic everybody gets. I'm just not going to touch the question. I'm going to hard pass. If you could pick one thing from D2 and put it in D4, what would it be? Drop rates. I like the having to work your butt off for items. Probably, yeah, drop rates. Or like the ability to use any type of item. Actually, no, crafting. Crafting. Fuck, it's either drop rates or crafting. I'd love to see some sort of system like Diablo 2 crafting put into place.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Damn, my color. Okay, 3 more trav runs, then we're gonna identify those 2 unique amulets, guys. That'll be it for me for today. What's up, Twister? How's it going, man? Oh, those perfect skulls. I'm hoping, if it's Metal Grid, I already said I'm going to. If it's Metal Grid, I'll roll Last Wish on my next stream. Because I want to farm Rivers with Reef, Last Wish, Metal Grid, dual Raven Frost setup. So I will finally roll Last Wish. Man, I keep not bowing. Oh, and I lost my Merc too. Okay. 3 more runs after this run. That was a bad run.
Yes.
Don't jump in the hole.
Good day.
You guys really wanted just to see me roll Last Wish. Needed to vent pressure. Fucking over. So what are your plans for D2 now, man? Are you just gonna like bring up other characters or do some BattleNet pod stuff, or what do you plan on doing, dude?
Impossible.
I'm assuming you're not doing a second Grail because are gloves hand shoes? What?
Good to see you.
Serial Grail. Gonna do a fucking Eth Grail 3-month? I don't think anyone's completed the Eth Grail. My entire Discord community, so we have like almost 3,000 members now, we've completed a large chunk of the Eth Grail together. But that's way different than solo, right?
Good day.
All right, last Trav run. 2 amulets, and we're good to go. Please be fucking Metal Grid. Metal Grid, oh no, 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 no. Turs, why would you wish that on me? It's gonna be Metal Grid. Oh yeah, Trav is amazing for like charms, jewelry, on all kinds of rares today. Kind of a cool ring, though not really at the same time. And FHR and lightning damage. Okay. Are we ready? Should Deckard Cain do one and I do one, or what? What do we think? Oh yeah, boatloads of gems too. Kozakon Relic. I do both? Okay. Alright, DB does both. Act 2 Deckard Cain ID. Okay, we're buying 2 individual scrolls. Let's do this! Metal Grid. Fingers crossed. Aggressive move. It's okay, because this is going to be Metal Grid. Maybe I'll have better luck if I put my charms back. Please, Grailer! That's a sick draw, but not a fucking Grailer. Metal Grid. 28 res Maras to cap off stream. From Travancore. So that was Poison Facet, Pull Rune, T-Strokes, 46 MF, War Travelers, another Poison Facet, Soul Drainers, and a 28 res Maras. Plus, I did drop unique rings as well, which I'm saving for a identification video. Damn it, next time. Fuck, that pissed me off. Next time. Oh, I also wanted to show you guys this. What do you think of this? One more thing we got to quickly talk about. What do you guys think of... I found these... So I'm not a big fan of the Sham Shako, right? For Pit Circuit. What do you guys think of these gloves? 10 IAS, so I can hit max breakpoint for the Pit Circuit. 24 MF with 30 light res, 10 poison res, and 8 strength. Like, I use those. Yeah. And I think I lose out on like 30 or 40 MF from a Sham Shako. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to stream. I appreciate it so much. I'll have a couple videos out. Act 5 Mercenary video tomorrow. Or maybe, no, that might be Friday. I might do the 5-minute Thursday video again tomorrow. So 2 smaller videos. We'll be back next week with the Rabies Druid. Should be fun. Yeah, anyways, guys, thank you so much. The donations were insane today. New subs, 3 new members. Appreciate it a lot, guys. But that'll be it for me. I'm going to stop blabbering. Have a good weekend. And yeah, enjoy your holidays, guys, if I don't see you before Christmas. I mean, it is only the start of December, but enjoy your guys' holidays. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. Peace.